When was the last time that you sat by yourself in a quiet place, alone, and reflected on life and reflected about your health and about yourself as you? Join me today on the Jen Somaga Show as we discuss the importance of me time. I'll see you soon. Yes, my friends, everyone, how are you doing? Muli mutia, mugamba mutia, how are you? Habali? My friends all over the globe, I am so happy that I am here again on the Jen Somaga Show. Most of you have been reaching out, asking me, Jen, we've missed you for the last week episode. We didn't have you on. Yes, because yes, Jen was sick. Sometimes Jen falls sick. And yeah, I was. What happened was that I ended up with COVID. The new variant that's happening, yes, I got it. Thank God I wasn't hospitalized. I was down with a fever for the 2 days, headache, a dry cough. Oh my God, I was coughing so bad. But thank God after the 2 days, I was just on my bed without fever, but very fatigued, very, very weak, I'm telling you. But I was responsive, as I've already said. I was very alert, my thoughts were good. And yeah, all I needed was just that comfort of, being in my my room, laying down, taking drinks, being taken care of. And it was, I would say, beautiful time actually, because that's the time I realized that, hey, me time is very important. Though I got it during when I was sick, sometimes I don't know why we have to wait until you're sick and then you enjoy me time. That's not how it has to be. We have to create this time every time. We have to block off some time, an hour, to have what we are calling me time on this show today. Because me time is not, it's a necessity. It's not luxury. We need it because that's a time of you setting aside, separating yourself and reflecting on yourself and knowing why you are doing what you're doing. Why am I working? What do I want to achieve? How should I relate more with my partner, with my friends, with my children? How best can I do all that? That's what we are looking at when we are talking about me time. And that me time is, it could be handled differently. I mean, it could be a time for me to sit by myself alone and enjoy a cup of tea, watch my favorite show, do something for myself. Or it could be to someone else, it's that time when you are going out with your friends, having fun, riding your bike, driving around, walking by yourself alone without a phone. Because sometimes the phone keeps you so busy that you don't even have your thoughts getting, unwinded or, getting your thoughts back together, because that's all the time you're looking at as me time. Because I'm telling you, it's very important. I just realized it that when I was sick, as I've told you, that I got to sit by myself and I reflected. I was so actually more productive than I've thought before, because that time, and most for myself, the moments I've been having me time, I sometimes feel guilty. I don't know about you, but you feel guilty when you create that me time, yet you are not supposed to feel guilty. You need it. But now, because I got a chance to be having me time, but not feeling guilty because I was sick, right? So I wasn't guilty of anything. So I'm telling you, because the truth is sometimes people think me time is for people who are, you know, who don't have problems, who don't have things to do. But whether you have things to do, whether you don't have problems, whether you have problems, you need to create that time. Have you realized that conmen, think about them. Conmen don't let you think. If anyone is going to come and make you buy their products, make you do something, they won't let you think twice, because they know that the moment you think twice, then that's the time everything is going to, you know, jam for them. So they will make sure they convince you, they persuade you and make you buy something at that time. So when I thought about it, I was like, wow, then we really need me time, because me time is the time for you to think, you know? It lets you think, reflect, go back on the things you want to do, on the things the areas you've failed, and then you'll be like, okay, if I failed in this area, what made me fail? How can I improve in this? How can I do better in this? I have a friend of mine who told me of a very interesting story when you think about thinking or reflecting, that he was so busy. He was in high school getting ready to go to the university, and he was the smartest in the class, doing so well. But this friend of mine didn't get time to even plan for what course he wanted to take at college, or which college did he want to go to. He didn't have time, because all he did was to focus on the school, the passing. He was just waking up every day like all of us. That's what we are doing. We are on the go every day. The world is on the go. And I'm telling you, he told me that at the end of it, when exams came back, he had passed so highly. But guess what? His course that he had put down wasn't even the course he wanted to do. The universities that were so good that would have just taken him in, he had not applied to them, because all he did was reading, getting so in, you know, focusing on passing. That's all he did. And all these things teach us that the world is so fast. We are on the go every day. We are waking up, getting crazy with your workplace. You're just waking up, go, 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 go. You even buy food and you don't even get time to cook it. You put everything in the refrigerators, then trash it because it has expired, and then go buy other things, put them there, and you don't get time to even cook the food you've bought. I don't know if I'm talking to someone or I'm just talking to myself, because this is what we do every day. And I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was like, guess what? When COVID hit, I think it was a time for us to sit back. I don't know, maybe God realized that we were so fast that nothing had made us to sit back and reflect. And it's like, you know what? I need to do something. This is my thinking. I'm not saying that's how it happened, but I'm just thinking that we needed time, the whole world, to be on a standstill, to be quiet, to just focus. You know, we are all pushed back to our homes, to our children. We are pushed back, dad and mom, to be quiet. And now think, okay, I've been working all this while. So what's the use of the working? Why do I have all this money in the bank? Why do I have, why have I been so worried, so anxious of what I'll eat tomorrow? And yet now you don't know even if you have tomorrow. You see? So all these things push us back to that, what I'm looking at today as me time. That on our schedules, my dear friends, we need to create, to have on our calendars, to block some time, an hour on your day, a day on your month, to just sit back and reflect and be thankful for what you've attained. Sometimes we keep achieving, keep attaining, that even we forget to be thankful for what we have attained. because we are so keep going, you know. So this me time is for all that I'm discussing. I want you to keep picking out what we are discussing today. Me time helps you to be productive. The more you'll be more productive, because I'm telling you, if you just keep working, keep going, you don't get time to refresh yourself. Our brains were made to, you know, to unwind, to be plugged out, and, you know, to refresh, to recharge. So if you don't do that, then you're burning out. I'm telling you, I have seen people, for us who are in the diaspora, and I don't remember if back home we have sick time, but here in most of the places we work, there's what we call sick time, and you're given sick time that when you are sick, you will still be paid, okay? We have what we call personal time. You can use that personal time for your personal needs. So that means you can call at work or go in and take off that time. But I've seen most of my friends saying, oh, you know what? I lost all my personal time. You know, I didn't use it, you know? So you have time. Even your boss knows, your employee knows that you need some time for yourself, but you end up not using it, you know? Because we are so used to going. But I believe that it's very important that we pull out some time, you know, some time for yourself, some time to reflect, some time to rejuvenate, some time to be happy, you know. Don't feel guilty. Like I've told you that sometimes I've felt guilty sometimes when I'm using my me time, just to, you know, you feel like, oh, maybe I should be. Those who know me know that my brain is always on the go, which sometimes is not the best thing to do to ourselves. We need to allow our brains to reflect, to calm down, to go back and rewind and think, and sometimes unthink. Okay? Yes. Sometimes you don't even need to think. Sometimes we need to unthink. Create time for just to unthink. Just be in your relaxing moment. Maybe watching a movie. Maybe, as I already said, walking by the sea, okay? Seated like I am seated here, beautiful place, but maybe not talking to anybody like I am. Okay? Just for yourself. I'm telling you, you love that, because if you're going to do the best for others, why not you? You need to do it for yourself. You need to be, if you're going to be a blessing to others, you also have to be a blessing to yourself. Because when you do that for yourself, then I'm telling you, you're going to give the best of yourself. So, my dear friends, I know, as I already said, we are always on the go. We are always running. I know you're always busy out there, but please, please get time for yourself. Get time to refresh. Get time to drink water. I mean, keep healthy, drink water, do it healthy, take time, because when you're so busy, then you forget to do all that for yourself. But I'm telling you, we need you, we need each other, and the only way we can do that is by creating time, what we are calling me time for ourselves. I don't know what exactly you want to do during your me time. I don't want to plan for you that, but I know what you want to do for yourself is up to you. But all I urging you, and I'm urging myself, is that we need more of our me time every day. Before you do anything, or at the end of the day, do get what we've called me time on this episode. I love you so much, and I know that from today onwards, I won't feel any more guilt when I'm enjoying what I called the me time on the show. May God bless you, and stay tuned.